Find out what's going on. Get involved. Change things from the inside. Make a difference. Take pride. Multicultural at its best. The Luisa Marshall Show. Coming up.
Today, all news simply the best. Get inspired. Super moms in isolation with a mission. The world is under the mercy of COVID-19, a pandemic that's sweeping many nations with hundreds of thousands of people getting infected, people dying, countries on lockdown, self-quarantine. There is no cure up to now, and the biggest problem, the lack of medical equipment such as respirators, masks, hospital beds, doctors, nurses, health workers. British Columbia's Provincial Health Officer Dr. Bonnie Henry says wearing homemade or non-medical masks may prevent people from spreading droplets that cause COVID-19. But wearing a mask likely does little to protect a person from the virus. Hospitals and doctors are reaching out everywhere for critical help in solving the shortage of N95 type masks. It was a total mess. Then came a remarkable gesture for makers of homemade face masks to beat the pandemic. People of all ages and walks of life are jumping in to make a difference. On the show, super moms in isolation with a mission. They are no ordinary moms. They are gorgeous, talented, go-getters, compassionate, and most of all, loving moms. Wearing their capes to fight the COVID-19 inside their homes. They are super moms. All these coming up. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my home. We are on week 3 self-isolation. It's nice to see you all. We have a great show today. Our first guest is one of my beautiful friends. Her name is Winnie Chan. She is a mother of 3. I've known Winnie for a long time. She was on the show several times in the past. She also has a long history of advocating perpetual beauty, self-confidence, and happiness in making a difference. Today, we recognize her compassionate effort to help fight COVID-19 pandemic by making homemade masks during her self-imposed quarantine in her home with her children.
Hi Luisa, welcome to my little shop of masks. Anyway, thank you so much for doing this, and I really appreciate you recognizing everyone out there that's been helping with supporting everyone, I guess, during this time of crisis. Anyway, so just a quick story of how I started doing this is that when this whole corona thing started, obviously we saw news on China and everything else. I kind of thought, oh, maybe, I should start wearing masks and gloves. Luckily, I have gloves at home, but masks, I don't really stock them, whether it be surgical mask or disposable mask. I don't have them at home readily. So I started going to the mall, going to different shops, even the dollar store, trying to find a mask that I could use when I'm out and about doing some errands. Unfortunately, I never found a place where I could find masks. So I decided just to sew or create my own mask. I went online, did my research on what would be the best product for me to use or material for me to use in creating my DIY mask. And after a few nights of doing my research, found out that using 100% cotton was the most it's not the 100% guarantee that you are going to be protected from coronavirus, but it is the most recommended because of its breathability. There is no point of having a mask if you can't really breathe, because it's going to be quite uncomfortable. So anyway, I ended up just using 100% cotton. I went to my favorite fabric store, bought myself my fabric. I love colorful stuff, and I didn't just want to go with like a light blue or a blue or just a solid color mask. So I ended up grabbing a really nice colorful one, which is this one. This was like one of my first masks that I made. And I thought, oh, you know what, I'll post this on my Facebook page, which I did. And after posting, people started commenting and saying, oh, can I order one from you? And that's how it started. Oh, hello, welcome to my little factory of masks. Anyway, this is where we do all our work during the day and night. So this is where we take all our orders. Pretty much, that's where all our fabrics are, even pre-cut. I've also have some fabrics that are still in bundles that I need to cut out, and all my materials are there, sewing machine, and and also kind of backstory would be, when I was looking for my mask, I saw this family. So there was a husband, the mom and dad, and a child, probably a 2-year-old or maybe even younger. And I saw the mom and dad, they were both wearing masks, but the child wasn't. So I'm like thinking in my head, since I am a mom, why isn't there, or why aren't there masks for children? Maybe there are, it's just that I'm not aware of, or maybe those parents weren't aware that there are masks for kids, because mostly the ones that you can buy commercially, they're all meant for adults. So anyway, so when I started making masks, I thought that if I was going to launch it, I'd launch it in different sizes to cater to toddlers or teens or young kids, or even I've had requests from clients that say, my husband has a big face or a big head, please make sure they're XL. So each mask that I make is actually personalized, because I do them by hand. Well, I have my sewing machine, but you know when I say it's by hand. So each one is quite unique. Every mask that I make is quite different from another if I do get an order, because I do add the bias, and I try to match the bias with a pattern that my customers or my clients order. So a client or two persons can order the same pattern, but they would have different biases. Here are samples of the masks that we made. So these are just the regular single layer mask, and we do have the personalized ones. So clients can upload files or request for certain prints that they want. We do have several fabrics. Currently, we have 92 different designs and patterns. We've got solids for those that are in like construction or whatever type of business. When they have specific requests for a certain look, then we try to accommodate as much as we can. And this is our new mask, which is a double layer with inserts. So you can see the pocket there. My mask now has been upgraded from like single layer, which are like just this one here, like just one layer of fabric. I do personalized masks, so if you have a pattern or a design that you want specifically on the mask, we've got you covered. You just have to upload your PDF file on our order form. I do have specific masks that are very different from the pattern that I initially created. So this is like my original pattern here, and this pattern is mostly like what you see on those surgical masks. They've got the pleats and it's more like a rectangular shape. So some of my customers would request for this specific type of mask, and now I've got them double layered too. So if you want like double protection, then we can double the layer for you, and we still use 100% cotton for the other fabric, so it's not cotton and then a different fabric, so they're both 100% cotton for 2 layers. And then our newest product, which is our mask, which is a double layer with an insert or a pocket, so you can insert your filter inside. Whatever filter you choose, you can just insert it inside so that there's more filtration for you. So anyway, Luisa, thank you again so much for having me here, and I really do appreciate your time. And for anybody out there that has questions about the mask or the filters or whatever, I'm not an expert, I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying my masks will save you from the coronavirus or will protect you 100% from the coronavirus. I would say, being proactive and trying to help out as much as you can in flattening this curve on the coronavirus. Any small step does help. Wearing gloves, washing your hands constantly, wearing a mask, social distancing, all those things will help everyone in trying to overcome this crisis that we have right now. So again, if you have questions on the mask or the filter and stuff, please feel free to connect with me. I'm on Facebook. It is at prettywings.masks, or you can find me on Facebook. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a health professional. I'm not a scientist. All my masks are made out of just materials that you can find on your local stores, whether it be groceries or fabric stores or even the dollar store. So thank you again, and stay safe. Bye.
I have a darker one, the black, like light black. I love it. It's cool. And I also have one that will match my coat right now. Oh, this is so cool. Yes, this is so cool. Yes, it's awesome. And Steve also has one, and so is Kimmy and Zania. We're probably going to show it later. Okay, we'll be back with more self-isolation inspiration after this. Don't go away.
Into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown.
Okay, we're back. Now we're going to talk about Sarah. Sarah Walters is a singer and dancer who has performed worldwide on stage, television, and film. From the television hit show Sesame Street to the musical stage show Twist and Shout: The British Invasion, Sarah performed extensively for the Walt Disney Company in their Hong Kong Disneyland Park and Disney Cruise Line. Today, settling down in BC with her husband Scott and daughter Daisy, Sarah is now the owner of a children's entertainment company, the Enchanted Princess Kingdom, which provides amazing quality performances for children in other family-friendly events.
Hello everyone, I'm Elsa of the Enchanted Princess Kingdom here in British Columbia. Now I understand that many of you are staying home so that you can ensure that your entire kingdom stays safe and protected. Here at the Enchanted Princess Kingdom, we take safety very seriously. But we all know that there's lots of adventure and excitement to be had right in your own castles. Now, it wasn't that long ago when a very exciting adventure started for me. Now, it all began one night when I was all alone in my room. I was thinking about a secret white river that held the answers to my past. And I started to hear this voice. Did anyone else hear that? There it is again. Just listen. I can hear you, but I won't. Some look for trouble while others don't. There's 1,000 reasons I should go about my day and ignore your whispers, which I wish would go away. Oh, you're not a voice, you're just a ringing in my ear. And if I heard you, which I don't, I'm spoken for, I fear. Everyone I've ever loved is here within these walls. I'm sorry, secret siren, but I'm blocking out your calls. I've had my adventure, I don't need something new. I'm afraid of what I'm risking if I follow you into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown. What do you want? 'Cause you've been keeping me awake. Are you here to distract me so I make a big mistake? Or are you someone out there who's a little bit like me, who knows deep down I'm not where I'm meant to be? Every day's a little harder as I feel my power grow. Don't you know there's part of me that longs to go into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown. Oh, are you out there? Do you know me? Can you feel me? Can you show me? Where are you going? Don't leave me alone. How do I follow you into the unknown? Thank you so much, everyone. Stay safe and don't forget, wash your hands. Bye-bye, everyone.
To my viewers, you can help today, right now. Please let us know what you and your family are doing in your home during this crisis. Please reach out to us, email us at team@luisamarshall.com. Also, please check out some of the amazing initiatives that are happening right now, whether small or large, that you can do to help. On behalf of my family, Steve, Kimmy, and Zania, we want to wish you all a healthy Easter. Please stay home. Follow the important guidelines implemented to keep your family and others safe. Spread love, not COVID-19.
Are you ready to listen? Okay, let's sing this one 2 times through.
Sounds good.
Okay, hold those oars. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Row your boat gently down the stream.
Merrily, life is but a dream.
Merrily, life is but a dream.
Row your boat gently down the stream.
Row your boat gently down the stream.
Merrily,
Merrily, merrily, merrily, life is but a dream.
And thank you, everyone. We hope that you have a very magical day. And don't forget, wash your hands. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Welcome to Relive the Music, a brand new one-of-a-kind show that takes the audience through music history, trivia, and memories of the 50s and 60s.
We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, la, 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 la. Come on, sugar. Hey, 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 come on, sugar. She goes out with other guys. Will you still love me tomorrow?
Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me.
Sherry, Sherry baby, Sherry baby.
Outside work, Sunday morning.
Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. Tutti frutti, oh Rudy.
Stop in the name of love.
Well, put your little hand in mine.
Goodness gracious, grandma.
These boots are made for walking.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T, find out what it means to be.
Maybe one day, let me be headlines. We're trying to be there tonight.
Baby, my darling, be my baby.
Come on, Victoria. We love you.
Thank you. Have a good evening, everyone. We love you all.
Come on, everybody. Let's be serious. Still up to this day, a lot of people don't listen. Many people are still going to the beach, parks, stores, churches, to their friend's house. Let us not get infected and let us not infect others. Once again, super shout out to all the doctors, nurses, caregivers, paramedics, hospital, grocery, city, restaurant workers. You are simply the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks to super moms Winnie and Sarah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching. Please don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Always be kind. Let's stop bullies and COVID-19, also known as coronavirus. Let's beat it. Stay home, stay home, stay home, stay home. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Mwah. See you next week. Bye-bye.